You know the biggest problem out here? Entitlements. Law enforcement will tell you the same thing. Idle time. If somebody told somebody they could sit on their ass on the couch, playing Xbox or PlayStation, rolling blunts, getting high, smoking weed, drinking liquor, using meth and heroin, dealing in guns, robbing and stealing, and get paid for it by the government, they'd be all over that shit. Welcome to Minnesota, the most liberal state in the union, where everybody gets handed shit with no questions asked. Believe me, I know entitlements serve their purpose. The single mom out there who's got a couple of kids, just got laid off, just broke up with her baby daddy, or all of them. She's out on the fucking streets. She needs help getting back on her feet while she finds a job, gets back into a situation on her own. So trust me, I believe entitlements serve their purpose. But in the case of abuse, it used to be investigated. Welfare fraud's not investigated anymore. You know why? Because you got people out here robbing and stealing, hurting people, stabbing, shooting people, taking cars, criminal damage to property, disorderly conduct, yelling and screaming, brawling and fighting, starting problems. You know why? Idle time. They're getting paid by their fellow taxpayers. Not fellow taxpayers. They're getting paid by us taxpayers to sit on their ass and roll weed. And that shit should piss you the fuck off. It pisses me off. Most people wouldn't even need a bail bondsman, much less a bounty hunter, because they wouldn't be running on warrants if they had a fucking job. Do you think Jaquise Thomas would be having contact with law enforcement in the East District of St. Paul at 3 o'clock in the morning after a foot chase, after they found him in an alley trying to bust into a garage in possession of Berg tools, if he had a fucking job to go to? No. He'd be sleeping, getting ready to get up and go to work the next day. Do you think Tim Cartwright would be having contact with law enforcement at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, driving a stolen car, having no license, no insurance, leaving the scene of an accident, and then crashing into a liquor store? No, he wouldn't. Because he'd be at fucking work. Minnesota, the most liberal state in the union, where we just hand shit out. And then people say, oh, I can't be bought. You ain't gonna buy my vote. You can't promise me nothing. Bullshit. These politicians are buying your vote by handing you free shit. I guarantee you, if you're a welfare abuser, you're gonna vote for a liberal Democrat. Because they run on the foundation and the platform of giving you free shit. Unlimited free shit. They're gonna give you cash, they're gonna give you housing assistance, they're gonna give you WIC, they're gonna give you food stamps, they're gonna give you milk, bread, cheese, all that other bullshit. Fruit. But you know what? You ain't in there buying fruit, cheese, and don't try to argue the facts, because I'm at the Penn gas stop at 26th and Penn. I'm over off of Lowry. I'm on Emerson, Broadway. I'm over on the east side off of 7th. I'm over on Arcade. I watch motherfuckers come in here with their EBT cards and buy shit that they're not supposed to be buying. You know what? I run into those same people in warrant situations. Police run into those same people in probable cause arrests, dealing with idle time, dealing with people who are bored, people who say, you know what? I'm already out of the money that the fellow taxpayers, or the taxpayers gave me, that the government handed me, and so now I'm bored, and I need money. So now I gotta get out here and rob and steal, take somebody else's shit, wreck somebody else's shit, fight them for it, stab them for it, shoot them for it, take it, like it's mine. Are you fucking kidding me? We got an election coming up. Why is Bernie Sanders so popular? He's talking about taking from people who earned it and giving to people who don't. You know why Hillary Clinton is so popular? Same reason. These people are popular amongst the people who abuse entitlements. And then you see people on social media, Facebook, Twitter, blatantly advertising that they're selling their food stamps at half price. They gotta have a quick come up. Because one liquor store said, no, we're not gonna take your EBT card for this bottle of Hennessy. So you know what? You gotta bring cash. So I got $50 worth of food stamps. I'll sell those food stamps for $25 so I can go into that liquor store and buy that bottle of Hennessy, boy. I'm getting faded tonight. And then guess what? When me and my homeboys get all fucked up off that Hennessy, we're drunk. First thing to go when you're drunk is your judgment. And when your judgment goes, you go out and do stupid shit. Rob, steal, stab, shoot. See, it's a vicious cycle. I call it generational negligence. How do you know better? And your parents did the same fucking thing. People have been coming to the state of Minnesota from all over the country for years, generations, to take advantage of the welfare system here. And you know who does nothing about it? The very officials that don't want to do anything about it. The ones that run on the basis that they're going to hand you all that free shit so that they can run for re-election based on the fact that they gave you free shit the time before. Those entitlements just continue to increase. There's no time limits. You can really sit on your ass for your entire life in the city of Minneapolis, or over in St. Paul, or anywhere in the state of Minnesota for that matter. Don't you want to be proud of yourself? Don't you want to have a sense of self-worth? Don't you want to get up in the morning, go to work a job, work real hard, get a paycheck, and then go buy the shit that you want with it? Pay taxes, better your community. There would be no such thing as hoods if everybody had a fucking job. You know why? Because no dirt would be getting done during the daytime because everybody would be at work. Their security systems would be armed, and they'd have security systems because they'd be able to pay for that shit with their fucking paychecks. I mean, I'm not brilliant. I'm a bounty hunter. Doesn't that make sense? We're talking facts here. Don't give me that subjective, opinionated bullshit, and don't come to any conclusions on your own, because these are facts. The conclusions are right in front of you. The facts are right in front of you. Abuse of welfare leads to crime. Abuse of welfare leads to people going to jail. People going to jail leads to bail. People running on bail leads to warrants, and that leads to me. And you know what? Quite frankly, I'm getting tired of watching $25,000 of my hard-earned income every single fucking year going into your pocket so that I have to come out and arrest your ass. I'd rather be arresting you because you missed court, you were too hungover. You were hungover because you were out too late on a Friday night, because you worked hard all week to get that paycheck, you had a few too many at happy hour and got a DWI. Those are the kind of guys that I don't mind arresting. Shit, everybody's human, everybody fucks up. But all you repeat offenders out here, robbing, stealing, stabbing, shooting, criminal damage, taking shit that doesn't belong to you, cars, jewelry, cash, checks, forgery, identity theft, all that other bullshit, man, that shit is fucking hood. You know what? It wouldn't be happening if you didn't have them entitlements. Go move to another state. See what you get. You don't get it. That's why everybody comes back. It's like a hotline between here and Chicago. People are on welfare here and Chicago, riding the megabus for $1, coming back, getting a check here, bringing the money from our economy over in Illinois and spending it there. People are, it's a vicious cycle. Don't tell me you can't find a job. There's guys out here hiring felons. There's guys out here hiring black people, white people, Asians, Mexicans, Latinos, Muslims, Christians, and otherwise. People need help. They want to hire people who are willing to work. Shit, there was a Viking stadium that was just built here in Minnesota. Created thousands of jobs. The fuck you still doing robbing and stealing, sitting on the couch selling your food stamps for? And you know who it is that I'm talking about. And if it's you that I'm talking about, how the fuck are you even watching this video? What do you got a smartphone for? Or a computer or a tablet? So to all you hardworking single moms out there busting your ass, going to school, trying to find a job with 8 kids from 6 different baby daddies, you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind giving you a few $1,000s every year to get yourself back on your feet. You go on with your bad self, girl. But all you hood motherfuckers that are out here with your idle time because of generational negligence, committing crimes, robbing and stealing, taking advantage of the welfare system, get the fuck out of here, man. Go on home. I'm Stu Peters, the Bounty Hunter. I'm sure I'll see you real soon.